Hello everyone, how are you today? This is Kei. So today is the 8th of June 2023 on Thursday. So welcome back to my another live stream today. So let's check charts together and see what's happening in the market right now. So how are you? Any trades, anyone? Or any interesting markets to look at? Today I had a couple meetings and here I am, so I just have to see charts again, screen charts. This is my second time screening charts today. Usually I screen charts 3 times to 5 times a day. But so today this is my second time, and after I finish that live stream, a few hours later, I will check charts again. So with or without trends, I recommend everyone to check charts at least twice, at least once or twice per day, if possible 3 times or more, so that when you actually see the trends, when you actually see the opportunity, you are there to take trades. Okay, so let me start slowly here, as I expect more viewers in the live stream. You know, besides trading, small talk here, but you know, I have been loving the biryani, Indian biryani. It's been so good here, and I found my favorite shop here, and I ate that biryani today and also yesterday because I was so much into it, and I think I had a lot, and after I have that, I feel a bit not like dizzy, but I feel a bit my brain feels really slow. So I took a nap and came here. So I think food is really connected to our mind and health. So if you eat something good, I think that would be great in terms of psychology, in terms of emotion too. So I'm pretty happy right now. So I'm just just want to share that with everyone, just for the small talk. All right, let me say hi to everyone first. All right, I see Christopher, thanks for joining, good to see you. And Mad Maniac, good to see you too. Thank you. And Sai, good to see you too. Thank you very much for joining. And Tom, good to see you. Derek also, thanks for joining. Holman, good to see you. Photo, good to see you too. Thanks for joining. Okay, Sai says, I believe all markets are moving opposite to major direction. Okay, so let's look into the markets together. Okay. All right, Bupendra, good to see you too. Excited you're ex-premium member. Please look ADJPY. I'm looking for buy. All right, let me check that one also. LW says, hello K, is it worth it to look at pairs which weren't marked purple blue during the weekly forecast? Waste of time? No, I check all the markets anyways every day. So whenever I see opportunities, I take trades. I do mark purple blue on the weekly forecast just to remember myself that weekly chart looks good, but it doesn't mean that during the day it will be the best pair. You may see some other pairs to be the best, so you have to see charts anyways every day on all these markets. So there's no shortcut to be successful trader. But the reason I check the weekly time frame is in case if the market goes towards the major direction, the weekly or even the monthly direction, then that will be the greatest opportunity. Or the market may be retracing to Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen, or about to break the weekly or the monthly major resistances. And in these reasons, I take a look at the weekly time frames and higher time frames. Okay. Alright, Alfred says, good afternoon K, retracement after the USA jobs members today. Okay, thanks for letting me know. yeah, there was a news today. Let me first quickly have a look. Hold on, let me redo this. Okay, I think I have to go to the calendar. And today we have no big news ahead. So yeah, so we had the news on JPY, gross domestic product, and then trade balance on Australia, and then Euro GDP report, and that's it. So jobless claims was one of the intermediate news. So if you can actually tell how this news impacted the market by looking at this strength chart. So looks like today USD is really weak and the Swiss franc is really strong, and JPY today is weak, AUD is weak, New Zealand dollars is also weak, and pound and euros are in the sideways, and Canadian dollars is bearish. So this is opposite from yesterday's strength chart. Yesterday, hold on, let me refresh. So here's the strength of yesterday's market. If you simply click on here, then oops, I think it just refreshed right now. So anyways, yeah, today USD is weak, CAD is weak, and Swiss franc is really strong. So yeah, looks like retracements are happening today. So let me check. Alright, Win, good to see you. Alright, BB Gaming, good to see you too. Alright, Kevin, good to see you too. I'm fine, thank you. Alright, biryani is your favorite food. Okay, good to hear that. Yeah, it's been my favorite too. I never tasted that biryani in Japan, but I'm so much into it here in Dubai, so nice. And usually I can't finish it, so I just eat half, and I eat the rest of the half towards the end of the day. Alright, James, good to see you. Son Lam, thank you for joining as well. Okay, John says, in a trade on ADCAD. Okay, that's good. ADCAD. Let's see. Okay, XAUSD, alright. Yeah, let's check that one too. LW, thank you for joining. Okay. Trade balance is Australia is negative, but still AUD was bought. Any ideas on that? Yeah, so today here's trade balance and Australia was negative. It was worse than previous and worse than consensus. The number was much lower than these numbers. And if you look at the strengths, yeah, it was both. But there's no reason, and I don't usually think about the reason why the currency is bought or sold due to news. I simply see the result and follow that direction, and that's it. Because I'm not an economist, I'm a trader, and I don't trade by the news. So yeah, don't think too much. But this is one of the things that's true is that the even if the news is negative, that currency can be bought. It happens. Or even the number is positive, number is better than previous consensus, this currency can be sold. It's also true too. So it all depends on how the reaction towards the news. So simply check charts, see news, and follow afterwards. Okay, alright, Anne says, I see you have a class on your website. I want to learn. Can you give me a quick guide? Which class should I take for newbies? Yeah, I have GTS, the Global Training School, which is opening in July. And there are 2 seats available. This is the private training course. Up to 5 members in the group for 3 months. I cover your trades, I comment, and we meet every week. On top of that, we meet one-on-one, and towards the end of the course, we meet 3 times per week and so on. And this is private training course. And also there's KTS Academy. This is a monthly subscription. And I do membership live streams and also provide the private Discord group. So these ones, GTS and KTS, are to master my strategy, which includes not only how to enter, exit, but also the risk management and psychology management. And also there's the Ichimoku community. This community is more to study the Ichimoku strategies from these original books. So I have developed my own strategy, which is called KTS. So it depends on the purpose. If you want to know how to enter, exit trades, then KTS would be, or GTS would be your choice. But if you're more interested in time cycles or Kyushu Ashi or overall original Ichimoku strategies with not multiple time frames but one single time frame, just like what Goichi Hoso was doing, then Ichimoku community will be the one for you. So that's the difference. So you can actually click on the links on the below description and check details, and if you have any questions, please let me know by email. Okay, so let me now check some charts together. So let me switch trading view since I see some more viewers now. So let me first check out so today I was watching pound CAD, which was bearish, but looks like today it's retracing. I was seeing that the Kumo Kijun Sen down, Chikou span below candles, and that's why I was marking green on this one. But today, so far it's been retracing, so I don't flag. And also I was also watching CAD Swiss franc, but look at the market, it just sold very much, and it's just going against the major direction. So looks like markets are a bit tricky today. So these are the 4-hour charts, but first let me have a look at the daily time frame. So here's the Euro USD. Looks like today is bullish. Today alone it's bullish 73 pips or so. And whenever I see this situation, I change my mind to buy forecast, because I see Kijun Sen and the Senko Span Bs are all flat, and I expect the market retrace to one of these 2 levels. So if I find buying opportunity, then that will be the one for me. So Euro USD is round retracing. I think it will go up towards the end of today or towards the end of the week this week. And let me also quickly have a look at some interesting markets. Euro pound is now bearish on the daily because the price is below Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen, and they are pointing down. And Kumo is also bearish, Chikou span below candles. So Euro pound looks good. Let me mark this one as red because it's bearish, and within this week the market may break the support and goes down. So Euro pound looks one of the good pairs to monitor. And let me quickly screen charts and find some other good markets to monitor. Okay, Euro CAD has been bearish, but today is bullish, so it may take time for this market to go down again. So most likely whenever I see the big bullish bar like this while downtrending, the next scenario will be range or retrace. So I don't really feel it's going down anymore. So let me continue to see charts. USDJPY is now ranging. This is called P wave. P wave means triangle range in Ichimoku. So I'm waiting for the breakout bullish to buy. If it breaks bearish, then I sell and target to the daily Kijun Sen. So still waiting for the break towards either direction. That's USDJPY. But now it's bullish since the price is above Kumo, above Kijun Sen, and Chikou span above candles. So I still expect the market breaks the P wave bullish. But we'll see. Let me see. So USD is still being supported by the trend line. You can also draw the trend line like I do, the yellow line. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 touches. Yesterday was a 6th touch. So I'm expecting the market to go bullish towards this week and next week and reach to the resistance 1.3666 level. So when I see the bullish confirmation, I look for the buying edge. So in terms of Ichimoku, its range, there is no direction because Kumo is down, but Kumo itself is very thin. And overall Kumo has been flat ranging. And Kijun Sen flat, Tenkan Sen flat, and Chikou span is touching. So yeah, this case I think the market will be supported and goes up, most likely. There's no 100%, so please don't take my words as 100% prediction. But I'm seeing the patterns on the market, and this is one of the patterns where the market most likely will be supported and goes up. But if it breaks the trend line, then I switch my mindset to sell. So for now, I'm staying away. I just wait for the bullish confirmation, buying confirmation to enter trade. And also, the reason why I think it goes bullish is actually there are 2 reasons on this situation, or actually 3 reasons. 1 from the trend line, and 2 from Ichimoku. And these 2 from Ichimoku are, one is the Kijun Sen has been flat. The green line is a Kijun Sen. So let me just take out the Kijun Sen on the chart. Hold on, let me get this. Hold on, let me see. Let me get the settings of this Ichimoku. Oh, looks like I have to refresh. But you see the green line is Kijun Sen. So let me highlight. So this is the Kijun Sen. And when the market's ranging, Kijun Sen becomes the mid price. And what it means by the mid price means that every time the market goes up, the market comes back to the Kijun Sen. And when it breaks the Kijun Sen bearish, then it goes down to the trend line and goes up to Kijun Sen. And when it goes up, breaks the Kijun Sen, then goes to high, and then comes back to Kijun Sen. So Kijun Sen is now becoming the mid price. So Kijun Sen is a mean of the market within the range. So here too, exactly the market went up, exactly from here, the market went up to the resistance and then retrace. Market went down to the trend line and then retrace, resistance to retrace, and the trend line. So in this pattern, I expect the market goes up to Kijun Sen. So this is one of the reasons why I think it's bullish from here. And the second reason is also from Ichimoku, and that is the Chikou span. So Chikou span, yeah, the yellow line is called the Chikou span. And Chikou span is, if you're new to Ichimoku, this line is just lagging 26 candles from today's candlestick close. So Chikou span is shifted 26 candles back, and this is the line chart. It takes the close price of each candlestick. So Chikou span is very unique. This is just shifted 26 candles back, but sometimes, as you can see, it traces the candles. From Chikou span viewpoint, Chikou span seems to be following the candlestick's lines. Here a bit off. Chikou span came above the candles, but then now it's retracing. So it looks like Chikou span has been following the candlesticks patterns, you see? So this is called the Chikou span trace, one of the Ichimoku original strategies, which I go deeper in Ichimoku community. But here, Chikou span is, from Chikou span viewpoint, in the next few days, the candlesticks become bullish. So that means, I think the market will go up. As Chikou span goes up, the market also most likely goes up. At least goes up to the Kijun Sen as a mid price. So this is how I analyze markets within the range market. So again, 3 reasons. One is the trend line, multiple touches, and then market retracing to Kijun Sen and the Chikou span trace. So if I find the buying entry confirmation, then I take it. So that's USD-CAD. So Ichimoku is really unique. If you're new to my YouTube, I hope you learn the deep level about this indicator. Okay, so that's USD-CAD. And let me also pick some other interesting markets right now. So Pound JPY has been bullish too. I'm still waiting for the breakout of the resistance, which is way back 175.04. This 175.04 is the previous resistance from the February 2016 and also support from the April 2015 and also the resistance from the July 2014. So there are multiple touches in the past, so I'm expecting the market reaches there and waiting for the breakout to happen. Usually when I see the uptrend, I look for an opportunity to buy, but not Pound JPY, because if you look at the candles, you see there are so many doji candlesticks, and so many doji means small body, tiny body, and long wicks up and down. So this one is also, so here too, and over here, and this one also is a type of doji or the pin bar, and here too a doji, and today is also a small doji so far. And so there are so many dojis, and also almost every day wicks up and down. So that means the market has been really spiky and choppy while it's uptrending. So that means even if I buy now, the market may retrace and hit my stop loss and goes up. So I have to have either very big stop loss or simply wait for the market to be more stably trending and then buy. And most likely I think the stable trend happens after the breakout of that resistance. And that's why I'm waiting for that to happen. So, every day there are so many long wicks, and this is a daily time frame. And if you just take the candlesticks on the daily, then you see these wicks are a bit smaller, I think. But if you measure the pips, let's say yesterday's wick low, wick down, alone was 74 pips, 75 pips, the wick itself only. So that means within yesterday, the market went down 75 pips and then up, then went up all the way and then retraced 30 pips and then went down and closed here. So that means this is a very tricky market. We never know. The market opened. So the market opened here. This is the market open, and it may have went up first. So you may be buying, and then the market just went down 75 pips and then again went up to here and then closed here also. So this is, if as you know, this is open and this is closed, right, on the candlestick. So you see, every day it has been like this. Especially the day before was also very tricky. The market, this is bearish bar. So open price was here. This was the market open. And this is close. But until it closes, it may have went up and down and close here. This is just one of the scenarios. Or it may went down first, and in the middle of the day it may be bullish and then went down again all the way and then closed here too. But either way, it has been very tricky in these candlesticks. So that's why I see this is bullish, but I don't feel comfortable to be in a trade unless I take bigger stop loss. But I don't prefer to take big stop loss like 70, 80 or 100 pips or so. In this case, I think at least I need the stop loss of 170 pips or 80 pips or so. This is very wide. Because if I take 180 pips, then my lot size would be smaller because I take 2% to the stop loss always. So if I take 2% stop loss to the support to the stop loss, then I have to lower the lot size and buy. So if the market goes up, I still make profit and that's fine. But the profit will be smaller. Profit will be less than taking the smaller stop loss. If you know the risk management, then you may know what I mean by this. But to make the long story short, I don't prefer to take the big stop loss. And also, if I have the big stop loss, then that means I have to wait and wait until I find the exit confirmation. So stop loss is 180 pips and it may take a few days or a few weeks sometimes. Few weeks to get there. And during those days, I won't be able to trade other pairs. So I prefer not to be in the trade, but rather I prefer to choose better pairs with smaller stop losses to buy or sell. So that's my idea. So that's pound JPY, but overall it's bullish. So I'm still waiting for the break of the resistance and buy. Look for the buying opportunity then. And then let's see, pound CAD is range, pound AUD is also range. Still waiting for the break of the support 1.8586. Yeah, but looks like okay. AUD USD looks good now. AUD USD is almost breaking that resistance 0.6710. So once it happens, I follow uptrend and the target to 0.6818. I can see that the 4 hour is now bullish and about to break that resistance. Technically, the resistance level is 0.6717. So yeah, just in case I mark red, and once it breaks, I may go in the trade today. And the expectation of the profit will be 100 pips. So I think that's good. That's really a good room to trade. So AUD USD looks good. And let's see, coming back to the daily time frame. Okay, AUD CAD is now retracing, so I delete down arrow. This is normal downtrend, so I continue to check other pairs. Okay, AUDJPY looks good. I took a buy yesterday and closed with a very small loss. And today I didn't go in because there was a doji and the prices are near the resistance. Actually, they are on the resistances between 93.08 and 93.40. So I'm still waiting for the clear breakout of the resistances to buy. So I'm still holding my trades on this one. Yeah, let me see. CAD-JPY is also bullish, but today is retracing, today is bearish. So in the long run, it's bullish. I continue to look for the buying opportunity. So AUDJPY, CAD-JPY still looks good to me. And CAD Swiss franc was resisted and retracing now. And Swiss franc JPY is now range. So this is my analysis for today. So it looks like again, to me, Euro Pound is bearish. This one is good. And AUD-USD about to break that resistance. So this is also good to monitor. And AUD-JPY is also good. It's bullish. And CAD-JPY is also bullish. But looks like that's it. And Pound-JPY is again very too choppy. So I don't prefer to go in a trade on this one. And I think I got a request on gold. So let me also commodity XAU-USD. And gold has been ranging, no direction and no trace. So I think I mentioned this yesterday, is that the market has been supported by the trend line. So I kind of minor change the trend line, but overall it has been supported by the trend line once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, and 5 times, and so on. So in that sense, this is still bullish. If the market breaks, I'm still waiting for the breakout of 1983.5 and I may buy. If the setup looks good, then I buy and hold until the market reaches 2071.33 is the scenario. So that is my analysis on gold. So okay, so let me check some more comments. Let me show AUD-USD to see if it breaks while reviewing some comments. Okay, Ken Lee, thanks for joining, good to see you. Alright, Hiao, can you make video about it? Oh, violin, oh yeah, I play the violin on my second YouTube channel. I have this is my main channel which focuses on the trading, but I have another YouTube channel, second channel. You can also find the link on the below description, and you can find my violin play. I only played one tune when I was leaving Japan, relocating from Japan to Dubai. I played one of the tunes to remember my memory in Japan, so you can listen to it. Okay, Digimel, good to see you. Alright, Pauline says, hello sir, when you are looking for an entry on 15 5-minute window, what window do you monitor to see if the trend is flipping? In terms of the trends, I see daily or the 4-hour time frames to follow. So if I see daily start to retrace or 4 hours start to retrace, then I don't take trades. But I do look for an entry opportunities based on 15-minute chart and 5-minute chart. Okay, Ichigo Ichie, good to see you. Thank you very much for joining as well. Okay, yeah, ADCAD, I think I did. This is, the resistance is still a bit far. This is 4 hour. But this is very choppy. So I prefer AUD/USD than AUD/CAD in this case. AUD/USD, this resistance is swing high. There are no resistances below, up to 0.6818. But if you look at AUD/CAD resistance, there were resistances here and also here too. So the market may be a bit choppy. And also this bearish movement here today was really aggressive. So the market is bullish today, but it may retrace, it may range anytime. So in this case, I prefer to choose AUD/USD to look for an opportunity. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so yeah, let's do some discussions. Okay, Homan says, dear sir, among the 5 lines, Senko Span A seems the most sophisticated ones. All others have very clear explanation, but Senko Span A philosophy is not clear. I mean concept and not calculation. Yeah, Senko Span A is the supportive line to Senko Span B. You can understand Senko Span A that way. Yeah, Senko Span B is the long term, and Senko Span A is the supportive to Senko Span B. And when the price goes into Kumo, which means if the price breaks the Senko Span A, then usually ranges and it spikes. So this is B, lower part is B when it's bullish Kumo, and upper part is called A. So, and when the market really breaks the Senko Span B, the market turns to be bearish. So that's a simple understanding. Okay, Nasdaq. Yeah, let me check Nasdaq quickly. Index. Okay, so for Nasdaq today is still bullish. The price is above Kijun Sen, and Kumo has been nicely bullish, and Chikou span above candles. So yesterday was bearish, but today is bullish, so I can see that the bullishness is still continuous. Yeah, and S&P. Yeah, S&P is also bullish. Yeah, I think the market reaches 4326.8. So I keep this up arrow like this. Yeah, let's see. Sai says, Euro CAD looks bearish. Would you wait for the resistance line breakout, or do you sell before the resistance line breakout? Euro CAD. Let me see. Yeah, Euro CAD, you mean the support. The support level is close, which is 1.4239. So yeah, I wait for the support level breakout and sell. Today is bullish, so not a good chance to sell. It may hit the stop loss very easily in this situation. So overall, Euro CAD, the market has been bullish exactly until the 26th of April, and from here the market made double top. It actually marked double top, but these two tops itself is not the sign of the reverse. But when it really becomes the reverse signal is when it breaks a neckline, which happened on the 5th of May. And ever since, it has been bearish, consecutive bearish N waves. So the market may retrace to Tenkan Sen, then be resisted and goes down. That's one of the scenarios. So yeah, I'm still waiting for the support level breakout and sell, most likely in this case. Alright, hello Ali. Thank you for the reminder. If you like the live stream so far, please press the like button before you leave, that would be great. And if you can press subscribe and click the bell button, that would be great too. My goal is now to achieve 100k subscription. So if you can help, that would be great. Okay, Gabby, good to see you too. Thank you very much for joining. Alfred says, would you say 20 pips to 50 pips your typical stop loss should fall within this amount of pips? Yeah, I think so. 20 to 50 pips will be okay. I mean, if it's not too big, it's okay. So if it's like 60 or 70 pips, then that would be too big. Most likely I won't take trades, or I choose the other pairs to trade. Okay. ESS Brew, thank you for joining from Madagascar. Good to see you. Alright, and Reza, good to see you too. Okay. Emeka USD-ZAR. Okay. I don't think I checked that market before, but let me see. Basically, the things I say is universal on any markets from a technical perspective, so it's good to see some more examples. Okay, so here is USD-ZAR, and okay, since the 1st of June, since the early June, this market has been bearish. So looks like the market was not supported by the Kijun-sen. It broke the Kijun-sen today, so it's bearish. You can also draw the horizontal line on 18.712. The market may reach there or to the Kumo. And this is also about the Ichimoku nature, is that once the market breaks the previous resistance level here, today or tomorrow, or this week, then I think the market goes close to the Kumo, where it becomes really thin. So when it's thin Kumo, then the market is really easy to penetrate, easy to go through, and usually the market goes towards that direction afterwards. So yeah, to me this is bearish. But if the market doesn't break the support and consolidate from tomorrow, like this, and then goes to the thicker part of the Kumo, then it may be supported by the Kumo and goes up. And once it goes into Kumo, the market will be very spiky. So these are the three scenarios you can think of. So if you can sell, then that will be great. You can sell after the break of 18.712 and wait for the thin part of the Kumo break and follow downtrend. So that is my analysis. Oh, and also I just noticed that you can draw the trend line. I think this yellow trend line has been valid for quite some time. If I squeeze all the way, then this has been working, this has been valid like this. Yeah, so ever since January 13th this year, the market has been supported by the trend line once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. So that means if the market gets closer to here, where the trend line and the previous resistance level cross, then it will be supported and goes up as well. So yeah, watch out on the trend line also in this situation. So once the market really breaks the previous support and the trend line, then I think it goes bearish, breaks through the Kumo, the thin part of the Kumo, and bearish. That's usually the case in my experience. Okay. ESSW says, what are the time frames to watch for intraday, please? I watch the daily and the 4-hour time frames. Yeah, and I take entries based on 5-minute time frame. Okay, Pauline, you're welcome. Okay, trading with Travis. Thank you for joining. Good to see you. So yeah, looks like the markets are retracing today. So looks like today is not a good day to trade. But we still have to check charts every day because we never know when the next opportunity will come. It may come tomorrow. It may come before the end of today. So yeah, just check charts whenever you can. But we are all in the different time zones, and we are all in a different schedule in life and work. So my advice is simply whenever you can check, you do. If you can't, then just let it go. We can't monitor charts 24 hours. No one can do it. So even myself, I only screen chart 3 times to 5 times per day, and I don't spend so much time when it comes to looking for the opportunities per day. So sometimes less is more. It's true in trading. Okay, Reza says, okay, for the breakout, sometime after the breakout, market goes up or down without pullback. How can identify the best time for enter market after the breakout? After the breakout, what I usually do is I check the candlesticks, especially in the lower time frames. Usually at the breakout, the market breaks big. Like in this example, there was a breakout here. And what I usually do is, if the breakout is strong and stable, then I look at the lower time frames or wait for the close price. Make sure the close price becomes above the resistance, and then next day you buy. That's the safest way to trade, because we never know. Within the day, it's breaking, but then it may be fake. Tomorrow, it may reverse. So you wait for the close price above the resistance or support, and then follow next day. Okay, let's see. Retina says, hi Kei, how can one confirm the break of the P wave? For example, UJ thinks, confirm the P wave breakout. Yeah, so P wave breakout, you simply draw 2 lines, 1, 2, like this, and 2, like this, and simply wait until the candlestick closes above the P wave. That's a P wave breakout. Like this. And then next day onwards, the market may be bullish. It's a P wave breakout. P wave breakout is my favorite, one of my favorite setups whenever I look for opportunities. Especially ascending and descending P waves are my favorites. So if you just wait for the breakout, then I think that will be great. Okay. Oh, I see lots of comments. LW says, hello Kei, for band walking, is 1-2 bars enough for confirmation? Yeah, I would say you wait for at least 2 or 3 bars for band walking. But it depends. If you check the candlesticks, and 1 bar can be a valid band walk. For example, if the market breaks the resistance and band walk, I still take that. But usually I wait for 2 or 3 bars to confirmation. But anytime when you think it's question, then don't take it, is my opinion. Because you know band walking, you know the term, so maybe you watched some of my videos and you know the term band walk, and maybe you're practicing that, and you have seen some band walking examples. But if band walk is not clear, then don't take it, is my opinion. Same is true for cross, like gold cross, dead cross. If it's question, then don't take it, because you know which one is valid. You know which one's clear, more clear signal to take. I used to jump in, like whenever I see the, for example, cross, when the lines touch, I enter trade, but then becomes a fake. So yeah, nothing will be too late. Just wait for a few bars and then wait for the clear confirmations and take actions is my advice. Yeah, okay, Michael says, hello Kei, just dropping by to express my gratefulness to thank you for sharing the previous know-how of KTS. Oh, thank you very much for the comment. Okay. Yeah, okay, now REF says Nasdaq. Nasdaq is now bullish, like I mentioned previously. Yeah, but again, thank you, Michael, for your comment. My intention of doing this YouTube is just to share my ideas and my thoughts as a full-time trader. I have been trading for the last 10 years. This year is my 10th year of my trading, so I think I'm doing some celebration myself in some ways. But yeah, it's been the 10th year, time flies, after becoming full-time. But yeah, I have experience, and especially I do use Ichimoku Kinko Hyo, plus basically the price actions candlestick, and I focus in Forex markets. I have been trading Forex markets for the last 10 years. I never traded stock markets, I never traded cryptos. So I only trade Forex, and sometimes gold. But these days, gold has been ranging, so I'm not taking the gold. But yeah, I simply share what I know, what I see. And if you learn something new, if you learn something from my live streams, and that will be yeah, my hope, my wish for everyone. So yeah, and I think the way I see charts is a bit different from, you know, others, because I built my own strategy, my own Ichimoku in multiple time frames, and the way I look at the candlesticks and lines may be also different from other ones. And my definition of range, my definition of trend is also different from others, because those are based on Ichimoku analysis, Ichimoku confirmations. So yeah, if you're following me for a long time, then you may know which lines in which markets, which trends or range I'm referring to. But I try to make as simple as possible, and I don't want to, you know, say some technical terms and explain. I try to be more easy to understand for everyone, but if it would be a plus for you, then that would be great. So again, thank you very much for your comment. Yeah, and YouTube, I have been doing this for the last, I think, 4 years or so, but I never expected that many people would be interested in Ichimoku, to be honest. But when I published the Ichimoku 1 to 5 video series, then these videos became popular, and also the video about BNF and CIS became also popular in my YouTube channel, and that's I think how you are drawn to my channel and start to join lives. But yeah, to be honest, I started my YouTube just to share my ideas with my friends in English, and that's it. So yeah, now I feel this is my mission to share what I know, what I see to everyone. So that's why I keep doing this every week on the live streams. Okay, let me check some more comments as this is getting closer to the end of the live today. Alright, Asalart, thank you for joining from Indonesia. Okay, where should I start to learn Ichimoku? Oh, I just said you can watch the Ichimoku part 1 to 5 video series. You can actually find the playlist on my YouTube, so feel free to check that and get the basic understanding of Ichimoku. Then move on to KTS playlist. Okay, Pauline says, do you normally set stop losses slightly above, below support and resistances? No, I put the stop losses based on the end waves. So if I buy now, then I put the stop loss below the P wave or below the previous pushback over here. So I don't put the stop loss depends on the support and the resistances. Okay, Crypto Note says, what is your thought on Bitcoin today? Oh yeah, I haven't checked the Bitcoin yet, so let me quickly have a look. Okay, so BTC USD now is still a range, yeah, but this is a bit bearish. This is a daily time frame. Since the market broke the Kumo, yeah, this is still bearish. It's very spiky, very choppy, but the prices are below Kumo, below Kijun Sen, and the Chikou span is touching, but yeah, overall it's bearish. I think overall it has been on the reverse end wave like this. It's not really a clear end waves, but to me this is downtrend. So the best option is to wait for the Kumo breakout on the daily and look for a buying opportunity. Until then, you just leave chart. Okay, ESSW, you're welcome. IDK, did you already analyze Euro USD? Yes, I did. But I know you and some others are new here, so let me do again. So Euro USD today is retracing. It was bearish until 31st of May, but in the month of June has been ranging. So whenever I see Senko span B flat, Kijun Sen flat, then I expect the market reaches to one of these levels. So in the short term, I'm now buy biased. If I see buying opportunity, then I take it. Okay, the composer says, hello Kei, how much time should be between important news to open a trade? I would say 1 hour before and after the news should be fine. But sometimes if you watch news, it's a big impact news, but the impact of the market is not really that much. In that case, I still look for an opportunity maybe 20 to 30 minutes later. But after the news, if the market still be choppy and active, aggressive, then I leave charts still. And usually they settle down within 1 hour, is my experience. Alright, Kamal, good to see you. Okay, Mario. Hi, please look at USDPLN. Okay. USDPLN. Let me see. This is... Okay, the market is now within the range. It has been bearish until 10th of May. And ever since, it has been range. Because Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, and this is also Chikou span touching, so we can't really tell which way it's going. So in this case, I don't check Ichimoku, but I do look at the price actions. And I see that there's a support. Today is bearish, and there is a most recent support, 4.1499. So once it breaks, the market may go down to the swing low, 4.1052. So this is my analysis. So again, within the ranging market, the market goes through Kijun-sen up and down, like this example. So now the market is going down to Kijun-sen. So if it breaks, I think it goes down to the support, 4.1052, and then it may go up to Kijun-sen. And then it goes on until it breaks either direction. So this is, you can also check Kijun-sen here. Yeah, Pauline, congratulations on staying persistent for 10 years. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you very much for the comment. And but Nasan also, happy 10th anniversary K. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, you know, I never expect, to be honest, that I will be trading for 10 years. And I never knew how many times I thought of quitting my trades, especially when I was losing trades for the first 2 years. I was exactly in dark tunnel without exit, and I keep trying, keep paddling, struggling until I crawl out from the darkness. So yeah, it's a big story. But yeah, I never expected I will keep doing this for 10 years. Time flies, really. So now, I don't feel like I like or not in trading. Trading is like part of my life already. It's like breathing in and out. Or how do you say, like, yeah, like drinking water. You know, I think no one says I like drinking water. You know, I like breathing. Unless you practice some, you know, breathing practices, becomes part of life. And trading for me also becomes part of my life. So I can't say I like or not in trading. I just keep doing what I do every day, every week, every month, every year, and just keep going. Yeah, it's kind of a funny feeling for me right now. After I express my own feeling, then I realize myself. Okay, Rita says, I think Ichimoku is like a deep sea. The deeper you explore it, the more it tells you. Of course, you must know its language because some people have wrong ideas about it. Yeah, so the best advice is to read the original books first. But unfortunately, these are only available in Japanese, and we are not allowed to make copies or translate. And that's why I wrote the book of myself based on my understanding of Ichimoku in English, and I shared the book in my communities. But yeah, I think I exactly agree with you. Ichimoku is like a deep sea. Even myself, I still learn. I'm a student of Ichimoku still. There's no perfection to it. There's always process, but not the goal, not the perfection. Yeah, even if you think it's perfect, even if you think you master it, then there's another mountain behind it. And if you think you're at the top, then there's another mountain, and it just goes on. In terms of knowledge, in terms of experience, in terms of trades. And that's fun to explore. Okay, Crypto Nelt, you're welcome about the Bitcoin. Okay, yeah, gold, right? Gold is now ranging, but I'm waiting for the breakout of the most recent resistance. So I'm waiting for the breakout of 1983.53, and buy and hold until 20.71. The market has been supported by the trend line, so it's bullish. Yeah, let me zoom out. You can also draw the trend line on your chart. You take the daily time frame and draw exactly the line I have and monitor chart together. Okay, Alfred, you're welcome. So yeah, that's my analysis on gold also. Hosoda found the genome of the market. Yeah, genome of the market, or his way of explaining markets through Ichimoku is very deep. In this book, sometimes he doesn't really talk about entries or exits, or he never talks where to enter, where to exit on these books. It's more of the bigger picture and follow the participants of the short-term and mid-term and long-term traders, and that's it. He writes it very simple, but because it's very simple, they are very deep. Okay, so it's been about over 1 hour now, so I think I'll finish the live stream. But thank you very much again for joining, everyone. So today is Thursday, so looks like markets are retracing, so most likely no trades today, and let's see what happens tomorrow. So hope to see you again tomorrow on the live stream, and until I see you again, please stay healthy and stay safe and stay gold. Bye for now, everyone. Mata ne. Thank you very much.